Hello friends, now I will be talking to you about how to study to top in medical professional exams and also the PG entrance exam. Most of us medicos, we remain under great stress. Let's see why we remain under stress. This you have been experiencing in your medical colleges. Let's start from the basics. When we were in the school, when we were biology students, okay, in 11th, 12th, we were the topper of the class and we were always getting 100 out of 100 in all the exam and test. And if any exam teacher used to give us 99.5 out of 100, we used to go to teacher and we used to fight why you have cut our half marks. Okay, and there was no word like fail in our dictionary in 11th, 12th. Yes or no? Yes. And when we enter the medical college, well, half of the class is given in anatomy department to dissect upper limb and half is given lower limb. And within 15 days, there come the test. In tests, somewhere these call as stage, some is called, they call as part test, etc., etc. And you study a hard for that test. And after a test, you go to see the marks. You go to anatomy department in the notice board, you see marks. You start looking, list is there, you start looking for the top. Top, ting, 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 and when you see, you find your name in the bottom. And how many marks you got? 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Okay. Fail. 2 marks out of 10. It's the first time we taste the taste of word fail. And remember, it was not in our dictionary. And that's from that place start the depression. Deep inferiority complex start. Why? Because school biology level was this, and medical college level is that high. School biology level is this and medical college level is that big high. Huge gap is there. But nobody has told us how to study. And that's why we keep on lingering, stress and all these things. We all medicos suffer because nobody gave us the proper guidance. Right, sir? So I hope I hope you all will agree with me what I said, because we all suffer from stress. So now I'm going to discuss what is the exam, what PG exam is like, PG entrance exam. Next PPT. Well, let's discuss what is the PG entrance exam is like that. Next. Okay. Every year in PG entrance, 1.5 lakhs students, they write the exam. Okay, NEET exam. The interview call comes to only 25,000. And remember, 1.5 lakh students are writing the exam, NEET exam. If only 25,000 students are being called, it means 1.25 lakhs are getting rejected. So we can say it is more of a rejecting exam. Figure is in front of you. Now, when you write your UST exam or Prof exam, there you have to get only 50% mark. You get 50% mark, you come to the next Prof. And in the final Prof, you get 50% mark, you clear your final Prof and you become a doctor, and this word is prefixed to your name. For this we all struggle for 5 years. Remember, here you are fighting with yourself to get only 50% mark. But in the entrance exam, I may get 90% marks, you may get 91%, and other fellow get 92%. I don't get a seat, you don't get a seat, but he gets a seat because he got more marks than what we got. Friends, rule of next PPT. So the rule of PG entrance exam is that you should know more than what others know. It's essential. And I can say PG entrance is a game of musical chair because there is one seat and 100 people are competing for that. I hope all of you have played the game of musical chair. Okay. And of course, again repeating second time, you should know more than what others know. And one more thing, in entrance exam when you write, not only you write, you compete with the student of whole country of your batch, your year of passing MBBS, but you also compete many seniors who have been writing exam for last many years, who have a huge experience of the exam pattern. So friends, it's a game of musical chair. Next PPT. Now let us see what mistakes you do, what mistakes students do. Next slide, next PPT. Now it is good to know how to get success. It is good to know how to get success, but it is better to know how not to fail. What mistake you do? Now in any exam, about 20% questions are very easy. Most of students can answer. About 30% question can be answered by third average student, 20% by above average, and 30% are by the rankers. These are the questions which decide who will get a seat or who will not get a seat. Now what are these questions? What's the meaning of this thing? Okay, now next PPT. Let's see, next slide. Well, there are certain topics which you don't read, what you don't know. This is especially for those of my friends who are watching this video who are in first year student, first Prof student. Most of you are not very comfortable in biochemistry about the genetics or genes and vitamin D and DNA, etc. is a weak point. And neuroanatomy is weak for most of the student in first Prof. In second Prof student, most of you are not very comfortable with complement system. Okay, autoimmune disease, autoimmune pathophysiology, we are not very comfortable. General path, we are not very comfortable. Like, and those who are in pre-final years, biostat is not a very comfortable topic, biostat. And those who are my final year or intern, post-intern, these topics, like ECG, if ECG come to you, to those who are intern and post-intern, if ECG come to you right now also in your hand, it look like some maybe Japanese or Chinese language. Arrhythmias disturb our rhythm. Acid base, it lead to hyperacidity in our body. Okay, we are not comfortable. Renal ketoacidosis, brain stem syndrome like Weber syndrome, lateral and medial medullary syndrome, Benedict syndrome, we are not comfortable. Diddle syndrome, Bartter-Gordon, and many more topics. Now you are going to ask me a question, how do you know all this thing? You are not, we are watching your video, you are not met us. Friends, these topics are not known to anybody. Next. How do I know? Because 20 years back, there was no such institute for PG entrance. I was the first person who conceived the idea of PG entrance in that way. I am the founder of all these courses in India. And till date, I have taught more than 2 lakh students. Huge experiences there. I have been to every part of the country. I have traveled to almost every corner of India and huge experience. Next. Well, okay, so there is no book better than experience. Now, let's talk about what is the exam pattern. About 3 years back, the exam pattern was all questions carried equal marks. You do right, you are getting 4 marks. You don't do, you get 0 marks. You do wrong, -1. Every question was equal marks. And there was a common saying, seniors say you read the routine guides which are available. I don't want to name any guide. And you get success. Was the common myth. Now people sitting in the examination board, MCI and DNB, they realize all these students, they have just mugged up the guides. They don't know the basic. So they have changed the system to Prometric system. Now what is the Prometric system? Next slide. In Prometric system, all questions do not carry equal marks. So the easy question which can be done by 80 to 90%, they carry 1 mark. Question 60 to 80% can do 2 marks, 3 marks, 4 marks, 5 or 6 like this. Okay. Initially board had decided up to 6 marks, but now recently they have changed to maybe 5, but they may go to 6 also. Anyway, purpose is to know. Now these questions which are being answered by only 10 to 20%, they carry more marks. So now it is not how many questions you have done right. What value of question you have done is right is also matters. So what I can say, the Prometric system is same as Kaun Banega Karodpati, the very famous program by Shri Amitabh Bachchan ji, very well seen by most of us. What you find as the difficulty of the question goes, value of the question also goes. So what criteria they use is difficulty index. Same criteria they use for Prometric system, right? So easy question carry less mark and more difficult question which are less answered by less number of people. And I told you these questions are the deciding questions, right? Next. Now, so as I telling you, Prometric system score is from 0, like in cricket score. In 1 ball, we can score 0, but we can score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly same is Prometric system. In 6 questions, you can get 36 mark, or in 6 questions, you can get 0 mark, and they are the deciding questions, right? So when the examiner sets a paper, they make a balanced paper. There are certain easy questions, more difficult, very difficult. A balanced paper is made, but remember, deciders are the question. These are the deciders who will get a seat or who will not get a seat. This point you should know very well. Next. Now I give you example of some question, easy question. Okay. Now is an easy question. Fusion of food process occur in. This question should be answered by people who are in second year onward or pre-final intern. Actually, they should. And most common lung cancer in India. Okay, question is in front of you. All of you should write down if you have a paper and pen in your hand, or at least you should decide firmly which is the answer. Done it? Sure? Confident? Yeah. So now, who says question 1? This question 1 and this is question 2. Who says answer is A? Raise a hand. Okay. B? Raise a hand. C? D? Okay. Question 2. Who says A? Raise a hand. B? C? D? Yeah. I am sure most of you have done this because the answer as per your knowledge is minimal change. And most of you must have done is A. Actual answer is C, and this is D. Come on, sir, what are you talking? Yes. Loss of food process occur in focal and segmental glomerulosclerosis also. Believe me, this is not known to 99% people in the whole country. And about this you are going to fight with me. But answer is yes. Answer is secondary. Okay, and these two questions which you consider as very easy question, they are of 5 or 6 marks. These two questions come almost every alternate year. This question are there. Remember, you consider this as very easy question. Now the things have changed. Okay, and when such question come, you won't go and check at home because you are sure my answer is right. Now I give you, remember, they are easy questions, but they carry more marks because examiner knows this is done wrong by 99% people. Next question. Now I tell you some of the real good question, difficult question. New question. But I was talking to you that there are 20% questions which are answered by rankers only. They are the recent advances, so-called prospective new question. Now I got two questions for you. Which is an anti-diabetic drug, benzbromarone, bevacizumab, epalristat and hydroxychloroquine? 50 genes are involved in the pathophysiology of which condition? Lung cancer, GIST, Crohn's disease and obesity. I give you 30 seconds to think and answer. If you have a copy, write down, otherwise you have to raise the hands. Okay, do it quickly. Yeah, the question number 1 and question number 2. So question number 1, which is the anti-diabetic drug? Benzbromarone, raise the hand. Bevacizumab, epalristat and hydroxychloroquine. Okay, the answer is hydroxychloroquine. This is a new drug, recently approved. It is not given in Harrison 19th edition also. Not given in any other pharmacology book. And this question will surely come in the next every year, for next 2-3 years, this question will surely come. Because examiner knows this is a new drug which is not known to most of people who are reading routine guides. That's the difference between ranker and the ordinary person. Regarding 50 genes, this is again not given in Harrison also. Answer is obesity. Friends, these are the questions what I was talking to you, which are the answered by rankers. And these are 5 or 6 marks question which will decide the destiny of a student, right? So when we teach, we don't teach simple easy thing. Perhaps I will not teach you that in tuberculosis there is fever, hemoptysis, weight loss. If I speak or we teach like this, we are wasting your time. We will not teach you that in cholera there is rice water stool. We are wasting your time. This everybody knows, right? But these are the things what we will teach you, what we teach you. Because we are clear about it that you should know more than what others know. That is how to get success in any entrance exam. So, next slide. Now all these questions what I have shown you, they are from our book, Medicine Essence. What I have shown you, the all latest question, what I showed you, hydroxychloroquine. They are from my book, Medicine Essence. Is the ultimate book. It contains all the latest questions. I'll talk a little later on. Next. But question I showed you are from this book only. Now, so the best part with all of us, the team of Dr. Bhatia Institute, all faculty, we know what you don't know. So we teach you what you don't know. Because I told you we have experience of teaching more than 2 lakh students. So we know what you don't know. There is no book better than experience, right? So what happened? Let us see. Here is a road. A lot of gaddas are there. You have Mercedes Gadi. You cannot drive more than 20 km per hour because road is so bad. But somebody makes the road smooth, excellent road, nice road. Your speed will go to 120 km per hour. Same car, same driver, only road changes, and that changes the whole speed of the car. Friends, we fill up these gaps. We make your path very smooth. Once we have made an excellent road, then sky is the limit of the success, and you can drive the car as fast as what you can. This is what we do. We know because we know what are your gray areas. Next. Okay, acha, before that. Now back slide. Now next point is how we teach. First of all, we have live centers, or you can board please, full board please. We have live classes, that is face-to-face classes in around 30 cities. All over India plus Kathmandu also we have a live center where our faculty visits physically to teach. And now 3 years back we installed satellite because it's not possible to visit each and every college or every city, so we started satellite. Satellite classes at present we have a 100 plus cities. So in total we are there in 130 plus cities we are there. Because those who are still living or studying in the remote cities, not possible for them to come to the main cities. So you don't come, we have come at your doorstep, so much easier. The satellite classes are almost same as live classes. The only difficulty is teacher is not physically present in front of you. And one commonly asked question in satellite classes, can the student ask the question? Yes. We have a doubt resolving portal, DRP. Okay. So when you attend our classes in the satellite, where you have to go to the satellite classroom in your city, like class is going on, you can ask a question, you type the question. In front of me or the faculty, me or faculty, there is a screen is there. Question will come, faculty will read and he will say, okay, this question has come from this city. Like Mr. XYZ from Bombay has asked this question, or Mr. XYZ from Bikaner has asked this question. So immediately answer is, so we have a DRP, it is there. Okay, so we can ask. And suppose you have finished the class, you are reading, and now you have some doubt, how to? Then you can post your question in our Facebook Premier Group. Premier Group. So those who join our classes, they are given roll number and password. They can send a friend request to the admin of Premier Group. They accept it, then you post your question and faculty answer all the question in the shortest possible time. So we have live satellite and DRP and doubt resolving also. Now next point is, who should join us? You can join us from second year onward. Those who are in second year, that is those who are studying patho, pharma, forensic, micro, or pre-final year, which is also known as third minors in some third minor. Okay, those who are studying IENT, PSM, or the final years, those who are studying medicine, surgery, they are the people. So you can join anywhere. This is known as our foundation batch. You can talk to your local coordinator, plus of course intern and post-intern can join us, the regular batch. So we have different things to offer you. So you can join that. Remember, when you join our foundation batch, our primary aim is to train you in such a way that you should get distinction in your university exam. That is our primary aim. And of course, secondary aim is always that you should get a branch and college of your choice in PG entrance. This for foundation batch. But intern and post-intern, of course, the only target is to train you in such a way that you should get branch and college of your choice in PG entrance. Okay, this is what the courses are for you. So now just for your information, additional information. This is what for you you are interested, but we are starting. You have new courses also. At least you should know. We have already started classes for MDS, for dental, any one of your friend who is doing BDS or MDS, they can also, we have courses for them also. We are also soon launching USMLE also. MLE also. This is already started. This we are starting very soon. I think by the time you will be watching these videos, it may be already there. You can see all the details you can check in our website. We are also starting classes for PLAB, for going to Australia or Canada or Gulf country. All these are the pipeline. I think in a couple of days only we are going to start. The details you can see at our website, www.dbmci.com. www.dbmci.com. If you have a pen and paper with you, you can write. Otherwise, you can take a click of this dbmci.com. Okay. Next slide. Next slide. Now, PPT. How many hours a day you should study to top in your exam? Maybe university prof exam or PG entrance exam. Remember, my talk is not only for PG, for university exam, prof exam also. The answer is, next slide please. The answer is only 1 hour per day, full board. 1 hour per day. Full board? Yeah. 1 hour per day. 1 hour per day. Sir. Are you joking? No, I am very serious. I am very serious. You need to study only 1 hour per day. No need to study for 18 hours a day. Because when I ask this question, how many hours, people say 10 hours, 12 hours, 14. No. Only 1 hour per day. Because nobody has taught you how to study. This is what I am talking to you. That's why if you see my first thing, that the topic of discussion is how to study to top in prof exam and PG entrance exam. I am talking about prof exam also, university exam, PG entrance, only 1 hour per day. That is the key to success. Next PPT. Next PPT. So, well, you may not believe it. You can see ECG, one topic most of you are afraid. You can see ECG in my YouTube. I have taught ECG, whole ECG in 25 minutes. And you can revise ECG in just 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Because if I say 1 hour per day, you will not believe, but it is there already in YouTube. After the class, after this orientation, must go and see ECG. The most difficult topic, most of people students in the whole country, they don't know. In 30 minutes, I'll make a master of ECG to you. Just go and type ECG by Dr. Bhatia. Similarly, you see neurology by Dr. Bhatia, the brain science syndrome. I've taken class in 30 to 40 minutes, revise in just 1 minute. And at least in all the exam, from these topics, you get minimum 4 questions. So you spend only 1 hour, 25 minutes and 30 minutes, you get 4 questions from this. You must see this. Then you realize, yes, it is possible to study even 1 hour per day. Normally when I ask students, how many, suppose I ask you to study ECG, I am going to take a test. People say we need 4-5 days, and every day they will study for 12 hours, they need 60 hours. I do in 25 hours, 25 minutes only. See, then you realize, yes, this is possible. Next PPT. Okay, I can make you revise the whole complete ECG in complete medicine in 3 hours. I have done this hundreds of times. Everything we can revise. Again, smart work is more important than hard work. Next, smart work is more important than hard work. Okay, right, sir. Next slide. Now, as I told you, our technique is faulty because because we keep on leaving those so-called difficult topics. I already discussed with you. You keep on reading what you know, what you don't know. You never study. Technique is faulty. Next. PPT. Now the point is that, okay, sir, we study a lot. याद नहीं रहता है. We study a lot, but we tend to forget. I think it's the main problem. Am I right? Next slide, please. Exam is nothing but recall of memory. What do you mean by this? You all have appeared. Rather, everybody throughout the world appeared for any exam. And whichever exam you are writing, if examiner asks you what was taught to you in the classes. Like you go for anatomy exam. In anatomy, they ask you anatomy. They don't ask you geography or they don't ask you mathematics. Similarly, when you are writing exam of PSM, in PSM they ask PSM, they don't ask Hindi or English or any language. But do not forget, in any exam, one person tops the exam and other fails. Why? Because of recall phenomena is there. The exam is nothing but recall of memory. Next. Okay. But main gist is, when you are listen to any class, any teacher, and all of you, when you leave the class, you go out of the class, you all have a same short-term memory. Am I right? All of you are equally super intelligent. But main success key word is how to convert this short into long-term memory. This is the key to success. Right? Because remember, in the exam, the examiner asks you what you were taught 6 months back, maybe 1 year back, in PGA entrance exam. They asked you anatomy which you studied 4 or 5 years back. So what matter is the long-term memory is the key to success. Okay? Key to success. Well, now I tell you how to convert this short-term memory into long-term memory. Okay? Well, when you attend any class, soon after the class, all of you have a short-term memory, equal short-term memory. But if you go and revise same day, you can revise a lecture of 2 hours in just 20 minutes. But if you do not read and revise, your memory goes like this. If I teach you one topic, and if I meet you, and if you don't read, and if I meet you after say 1 week, I ask you question, you are not able to recall because you did not revise. Got it? Now, how to revise and how to write in the class, this you should know. First of all, when you attend the classes, our classes, this is your page. You write and you leave few lines in the bottom vacant. Don't empty, don't write. And you write in the next page. So when you go and study, you are revising this, and if you are getting any extra point, you should write here. You should keep on. A commonly asked question, which is the best book should I write? I say it is universal. The book what you have written. What do you mean by book I have written? Your class notes. Because in the exam you have to recall. Maximum recall occur when you are writing with your own notes. You can recall very easily from your own notes. Okay? Right. Now, how to convert this short term into long term memory? Like, first of all, discussion. this is the best way to convert short term into long term memory. Like suppose I suppose you have read a lecture on ECG. Then during lunch break, dinner break, tea, you 2 or 3 friends, you decide, okay, now we will discuss ECG. So during lunch dinner, you are talking and asking each other about ECG. And during that time, suppose there was some doubt, some point which you could not understand in the class, your friend will solve your problem. Same thing, he has some problem, you solve, so you clarify each other doubt and you keep on discussing. And discussion will become a fun for you. Okay, this is the best way. Face-to-face discussion. Second, at time you say, oh, my friend and we are working at different places, they are staying away, you are not able to meet. Then discuss on mobile. Discuss on mobile. You decide today at 7 p.m. we'll talk about arrhythmias. You are talking, discussing, same way. Oh, sir, I don't have a friend also. No problem. Then what you do, you teach someone. Teach someone. What do you mean by teach someone? Suppose I am alone. I don't have any friend with me to discuss, or my friend is out of country or something this. So now I read maybe ECG. Okay. So I am teaching. I am sitting alone in my study room. So what I say, okay, now we'll talk about, so now I'll talk about ECG and the paper is like this. Okay. So I am teaching someone. Suddenly I forget something, then I'll see the copy, what is written. So that is another way of remembering. But nothing to do, discussion is the number best, second best and the third best. Right? Now I tell you what type of students we have. We have following types of students. Those who read, first category, those who read same day, class note they read same day or within 24 hours. Second category student who will read the notes after say 7 to 10 days later or many more days later. Third category students who do not open the notes. And the fourth category student who do not come to classes. Okay. And they are the one who usually get a good rank. These are people who may get a rank. And these are people who have complained with everybody. Teacher is not good, institute not good, coordinator not good, notes not good, vagara vagara. They have a complaint with everybody. They keep a finger like this, they keep on pointing errors like this, but they forget the 4 fingers are toward themselves also. They never say that we never went to classes, yeah, they taught well, but we never opened the notes, we never gave the class test. Okay, they have the complaint. Because we take class test after every subject completion, and those who perform, who get more than 50% mark in these class tests are the one who get success. So friends, when you join us, do write test every week, and at the end of show, you see yourself how many marks you are getting total in class test. If you are getting more than 50% mark, you are performing very well. So this is a technique of converting short-term into long-term memory. You do discussion, the study will become a fun for you. You will start enjoying the studies. That is key to success. Okay. So remember, it's not the speed which determines destination but the right direction. इस बात पे एक शेर अर्ज है, जिंदगी भर ए गालिब एक गलती करता रहा, जिंदगी भर ए गालिब एक गलती करता रहा, धूल तो चेहरे पे थी, वो आईना ही साफ करता रह गया. तो फ्रेंड्स, change your style of studies. attend classes and do discussion. So what carry home message for you? Attend classes, do discussion, go parallel. What do you mean by go parallel? Whatever is being taught to you in the classes, you should read same thing. About 10 to 20% people, they do not go parallel. In the class you are being taught medicine and they are reading anatomy. In the class they are taught being physiology, they are reading biochemistry. No, that's a faulty technique. So attend classes, do discussion and go parallel. So discussion and parallel is the most important. So what I say, D, go parallel with us and do discussion. Go parallel with us, attend the classes and do discussion. P and D is the key to success. If you know this word, sky is the limit of success. Yeah. So when you join us, DBMCI, on the day one, we will tell you how to convert this short-term memory into long-term memory. And once you know this formula, you can solve any question in the exam, and you can appear any exam in the world by studying only 1 hour per day. Because in that session, not only I'll study how to convert this short-term memory into long-term memory, but also lot of stress is there. We are not able to remember, we are not able to sleep, or excess sleep is there, we feel fatigue, loss of confidence. All these is the first thing to which we will train you when you join DBMCI. Okay? Right, sir? So you have to be first physically and mentally strong. Next slide, please. We have the most experienced faculties, all are authors, because all have written the books. Whatever. Okay, next point. List of faculties, huge, but I'll specially highlight some of the stalwarts, of course, like Dr. Seth Tamim, medicine faculty. He's not only our medicine faculty, but he's also coordinator of our Bangalore center. Surgery like Dr. Janinder Arora and Dr. Mushrafar, and anatomy Dr. Ashwini, Dr. Sanjay Khatri, Ashish, huge list is there. Dr. Praveen of Patho, Dr. Vijay, Dr. Madhu, and all the stalwarts are there. Okay, because if I start reading, it will take a lot of time. But I have highlighted few, but that doesn't mean that others are not good. Everyone is excellent and far excellent. I can bet on this. We have the best faculties of all subjects throughout among all the competitors. Okay, next. So we have our own publishing house also, and each book what we give to you is written by subject faculty. This is very important, you know. Whatever guides you get in the market, one person has written all the books. How can a person who has done MD in microbiology can write anatomy, physio, patho, medicine? No way. They can never, because they have to copy from here and there. But remember, our books are written by subject faculty teachers. One book is by 2 or 3 people of same subject they write. Of course, no other book can beat our books. That's why I say our books are the authentic, with authentic answer. Next. Best note question bank or all 19 subject. Next. These are the books what we have for you. All the subject complete series is there. We have complete series of all subject. We have all notes and question bank. Okay. Notes and question bank. Complete series is there. There are 18 subjects, but 19 medicine. Medicine we have 2 books. One is the textbook, Medicine Simplified. It's textbook. It is for those who are doing undergraduation. This is also known as Mini Harrison. Mini Harrison. popularly Mini Harrison students call it. This summary of 19th edition of Harrison. You read this ultimate book, and in this book I have given many more points which are not given in 19th edition of Harrison, like hydroxychloroquine. I was talking to you as an anti-diabetic drug. 50 gene, they are not given in Harrison, but it is given in my book, Medicine Simplified. The essence, medicine is a question bank, medicine question bank based on 19th edition. All these later things are given in the book. This is for intern and post-intern. To summarize, Simplified should be read by the undergraduate and Essence should be read by those who are intern or post-intern. Next. Now I tell you how to use this book, rather how you should read these books. First of all, you attend the class. And as I told you that in the class you are making notes and you have left few lines empty in the bottom. So suppose you have attended class of diabetes. Okay. Now you take the medicine essence and you do the questions. Suppose there are 10 questions of any topic. Say example diabetes in medicine. You have gone through the class notes and now you do the question attempt 1A, C, D, B, A, D, A, B, D, C. Okay. After doing this questions from the question bank, our question bank, you check right, wrong, right, wrong, right, wrong, right. So how many questions you have done wrong? Maybe 3. Now you open the book and see the explanation and you find out what is the mistake. Okay. And if you are getting some extra point, those extra points you should add in your copy itself. That means your final reference book should be always your class notes. And one more thing, these marking right and wrong you are doing, you should do with pencil. In the next round of study, you study only these questions which you have done wrong in the first reading. That means in the next round you will be able to revise the entire thing in the 30% because you have to read now only 3 questions. So in that way you will be able to cover the subject much faster. And one more highlight of these books of all the 19 subjects, after every chapter we have given last minute revision points. Cameraman sir, if you can focus on this, last minute revision points. Okay. This we have given in all the subjects, all the chapters. We know very well that at 1 or 2 days before the exam you have to read all 19 subjects. It is impossible to read word by word. So we have made this last minute revision point, and if you have read all these last minute revision point, you can read all the 19 subjects in few hours before the exam. That is the best highlight of our books. You don't need to read any other books because they contain all latest pattern question. So just attend our classes and do our question bank, all the questions. How to get this is simplified. Mini Harrison, I was talking to you. Mini Harrison, all contain. Next. This is the question bank, the backpack. Yeah, this is the question bank. Now, it contains all the latest questions. Now, one more thing. Our books contain all latest pattern questions, which you will not get anywhere else because we are the teachers, we are the authors, we know what is the trend going on. So our books contain all latest pattern question. If you know this much, more than enough. You don't have to read anything extra. And there are some mistakes of Harrison. I have covered this also. And new question which are not given in Harrison are given. 20% questions will come from this book. I can assure you. If you know this, know this book, you are in the list of 25,000. One book can take you to within the 25 and other 18 subject. You can take the branch and college of your choice. Next. Now we have come up with the latest NEET pattern exam question also. It has been published by J.P. Brothers. Okay, NEET DMB pattern exam questions. Pattern exam question pattern for the last 3 years. What have been? Remember, I told you pattern have changed completely. Prometric system. So all latest exam pattern questions we have by J.P. Brothers. J.P. Brothers is there. Okay, you can see the website of us or J.P. Brothers. You will get it, or you can talk to local your bookshop. Next. Regarding, well, how now let's look at this question. Which of the following drug act on a PPR gamma receptor? This I have taken slide from my 2016 edition of Medicine Simplify. At present 2017 book has come. Okay, so this in the question was there, and PNQ. PNQ is prospective new question. This book was printed in the January 2016, and in the May AIMS May 2016 this question came in the exam. The examiner took the question was there in my book, and those who have read the book, they got 6 marks. Prospective new question. All PNQs are given in my book, Medicine Essence. Okay, like hydroxychloroquine, the new thing I've given you. Many more things. Plenty of new things are there. Next. And look, the answer is telmisartan is the only ARV which act on PPR gamma receptor. So, at this point is not given 19 edition of Harrison. This is from what I took. Of course, this is there in 17th edition or in book of 2017 also, but it was there in book of 2016 also. And examiner, the question came in May 2016 AIMS. Next. These are the deciders. These books are available on Amazon, Flipkart also, or you can call at this number. You can note down this number, or you can click the photograph, and of course you can visit our website bookstore also. You can click. I better you click this photograph. I wait for 30 seconds. So you can order this book. Ultimate book is there. Okay. Website bookstore, and books are delivered very soon, within few working days. I hope you have written it. Next. Now, have you read today's newspaper? Next. A very famous astrologer has given the name and the photograph of the person who will be topping in the exam. Okay, and I know the name of the person. Next. The name of person is backlight. Back is backlight. The name of the person is I. Date. Come on, I. Yes, you are the topper. You are the best. There's nobody better than you in this world. Friend, life is a Mahabharata. To win this Mahabharata, you should have self-confidence. If you don't have self-confidence, you will never win this war. In actual Mahabharata, when it happened, before the war, Arjuna said, I will do this, I will do that. But when he reached the battlefield, he lost confidence, and he kept his bow and arrow on the earth. He said, I can't fight. What was that? Loss of self-confidence. Then Lord Krishna motivated him to fight. But he told him, you are a soldier, it is your duty to fight. Okay, and this statement holds true today also. Suppose we have a soldier in the border and war start, and our soldier says, no, I am not fighting. No, he is not doing his right thing. So there can't be any better motivator than Lord Krishna as a motivator. So you are the best. There is no one better than you. So you are the topper. You are the best. Okay. So who will top in the exam? Answer is I. Right? Yeah. Next. Next slide. Now our success story. For last 10 years, all top ranker are honestly from our institute. Others call it a miracle. For us, it is a routine activity. All top ranker for all the exams are honestly. Honestly, I am writing the word honestly. Why? I tell you very soon. What is the meaning? Honestly. From our exam, our institute. Next. Here's the list of all the toppers. Next. Photograph. Next. Now you are going to question me. Sir, these photographs what you have shown, we see in so many other institutes. Yes. Now when we post, what we have done, we show the original form. Class attendance register also. This you must have noticed. Next. Because why? Because others are making a habit to claim our top ranker. Okay? But we are in habit of deliver the top ranker. We actually deliver, and others they claim. What they claim? Yeah, this top ranker wrote one of our tests, or he read one of our book like this. But we are actually the creators. Next slide. Well, again, this aims topper back. Next slide. Same. You can see the original form, original attendance, class test mark, attendance sheet, and the original form. Like huge list is there like this, but I cannot show all the time. Constraint is there. You can see in our website also. Right? So honestly is, remember, photograph can be taken by anybody. Next slide, please. Now, some of our rewards I like to share with you. Next slide. Recently, we got the Best Coaching Institute Award, Excellent Teaching Award. Next slide. My book, the previous edition of 2016 was by, this is a photograph with Chief Justice of India who retired recently, Justice Thakur. This is a photograph with him. Next. I was also honored by PM and Prime Minister. Back. Please. By PM and President of India also. Next. Yeah. Friends, Arjunas are not born. They are made. This country doesn't lack in people who want to become Arjuna. You don't get Dronacharyas. And I am very proud to say that we have a full team of 19 subject teachers, Dronacharyas, to make you the Arjuna. दोस्तों, अर्जुन बनाए जाते हैं, अर्जुन पैदा नहीं होते. So you are the Arjuna, and we are a team of Dronacharyas to make you the best in the world. Next slide, please. Now, what we have for you. So when you join us, first of all, before teaching can be started anytime, but first thing is to make you mentally strong. How to avoid stress, how to make you self-confident, what a correct way of study, how to remember, how not to forget. This first thing we will be training you. Okay? I myself will be taking the orientation lecture for you to make you, guide you how to. Once you know the right way, then sky the limit of success. Next slide. What else we have for you? So as I told you, we have the most experienced faculty of all 19 subjects. We need good faculty, best study material, best grand test subject-wide test written by about 30,000 students, and we do online ranking. Should do, and this is done online. You should do online. And we have e-books which you can, our same note question bank you can get in e-book form, which you can read any day, anytime, anywhere. Ultimate things are there for you. Okay, those who join our classes regular batch, they get this. Otherwise you can buy all these things. Even if you don't join us, they are available to you online. You can see our website, what I told you. Next. We have computer live tests, visual image based tests, rapid revision tests, pre-aim discussion, online mock tests for all these, Facebook doubt clearing, a lot of things are there. Next. And if you study the way, we'll tell you, you will be among the first 500 in NEET exam. And in that way, once you do that, if you do this way, if you are among the first 500, you can get branch and college of your choice, and you will also, those who are undergraduate friends, you will surely get distinction in all the subjects. Next slide. We have pan-India presence, I told you, and that is only possible because of excellent quality. Excellent quality. Only a quality thing can stay forever. We have pan-India presence, that is for your service. Next. Now, it is a usual tendency to, next slide, it is a usual tendency to compare with the other institute. I have no negative remarks. People do talk lot of negative about us, that our faculty is not good, our faculty has left, our question bank are useless. All are nonsense. A common myth. You'll be surprised to know, 3 years back, my competitors spread a huge rumor that Dr. Bhatia is no more. I am very much here only. But I have no negative remark for anybody. No negative remark for anybody. See, I am a teacher. My duty is to guide you. To you also, I will always say, think positive, talk positive, do positive. Don't do negative. Don't do talk negative about. You focus on your work. Nobody can rise by pulling the leg of others. Okay? So I have no negative comments. People do talk negative about us. But I have got no negative comments. Be positive. Be a good person. Next. Well, a question is asked to a rat. A question is asked to a rat, cat. Okay. Who should be made the king of jungle? Rat say, you make me the king, I can dig a hole, I can cut a rope and all this thing. Cat will say, you make the king, I can drink the milk from a plate and I can eat a cat, rat, all those things. But same question is asked to, he will ask, who should be made the king of jungle? He will not say anything. He will just smile. Why? He doesn't need to be compared with anybody. Next slide please. Because a lion is always the king of the jungle. He doesn't need to prove his superiority. If he speaks something, he is degrading himself. Lion is always the king. Next. There are two cars. The car on the this is the Rolls-Royce RR famous, a dream car for all of you. And other is the Maruti car. Use Maruti. Okay. You see a lot of advertisement in newspaper about Maruti and all these things. Have you ever seen the ad of Rolls-Royce? No. Rolls-Royce doesn't need to publicize that I am a good quality car. It is well-known fact. So you can't compare Rolls-Royce with the Maruti car. Next. I hope you got the message. Now, what is space for your photo? Who is this? Topper of AIMS, NEET and PGI or JIPMAR, whatever you are topper. So friends, we don't talk about only success, but we talk about ranking. Come and join DBMCI. We will make you the topper. Okay? Remember, Arjun are not born, they are made. This country doesn't lack in people who want to become Arjuna. You don't get Dronacharyas. And we have a team of Dronacharya. So you are the best. So who will top in the exam? Answer is I. Yes, you are the best. Next slide please. Next slide. Well, a small homework for you. How did you like the orientation? So you can mail me, contact drbhatia@gmail.com. Okay? It's very easy to remember. Somebody asks you how to contact Dr. Bhatia, then you say contact drbhatia@gmail.com. हर चीज आसान होनी चाहिए. I think it's very easy. Do talk to me, mail me. I will be too happy to solve your individual problem because everybody has his or her own problem. I am there to guide you, not only for your current scenario, whatever problem you have. I am the best of the best friend to guide you in a very confidential way to solve your personal problem also regarding studies. So I will be waiting for your mails. Next. And now come he is truly the owner of Dr. Bhatia Institute. He is the owner. I am his employee. And my boss he's a very large-hearted man, a large-hearted, great personality. And he blesses his student in all the best possible way. So I also pray to my boss that whosoever watching this video, my boss should give the blessing so that you get branch and college of your choice. Whether you join DBMCI or not, my boss will always bless you. I'll always pray my boss that whosoever watching this video should shower his blessing to all our students. सब अपने हैं. Next.